Thank you for watching. This is Claudia Monasterio, and I am a real estate agent in the beautiful state of Florida. And I am here today with Alberto Vasquez.
And I'm also from Miami, Florida.
Yes, and we work together in Keller Williams Realty. And today we are in Austin, Texas. We came to a training called Mega Camp, and I'm gonna ask Alberto, what do you think is important for a real estate agent to invest in their career?
You know, that's a great question, Claudia. I think that a lot of times agents, when we start off in the industry, we're a little bit hesitant on thinking about investing in our own career. There's a lot in real estate, and it can be a little bit overwhelming sometimes if you're watching this. I don't know, maybe you're a starting agent, maybe you're a mid-agent, maybe you're a top agent, but I think that regardless of where you are, investing in your real estate career is very important, but it also looks different depending on what tier you're in. You know, if you're just starting off or you're mid, but regardless, going into an event like this, I mean, I don't know what your experience has been, but today has been day one, and the first 3 hours, I've been in real estate for a very long time, and the first 3 hours is like mind-blowing. Got so much notes. You know what's very powerful for me? When I was able to see the #1 agent in the world, the #1 agent in the world saying that he will come to an event like this and learns from an agent that's been only 1 year in the industry. So just having that mentality of being able to learn no matter what your tier is, I think that's always going to be helpful. And we see that example from people in Mega Camp, mega agents in Keller Williams that are living examples of this. So I'm just a fan. I want to invest in this. That's why I'm here, and I'm sure that's why you're here.
Exactly. And how long have you been in real estate?
I grew up in real estate, actually. I've been in the real estate industry 18 years. My father actually pushed me into being a brokerage assistant, then I became a real estate paralegal, owned a title company, and then here I am now. You know, so I've been with KW for the last 3-4 years now, and has more than doubled my business ever since, and a lot of great opportunities, a lot of great leadership. Natasha Tello, who's holding our camera right now, just great. I'm just inspired by everybody in our office, including you, and it's just, I mean, there's just so much opportunity.
Yes, there is. And when did you started training or going to events like this to grow your career?
You know, I wasn't so aggressive to come into an event as big as this. Is probably one, I mean, I've been to other big events, but this is probably, from right now on day one of my favorite events, just because of how much learning. For me, that I like to like write down a lot, to say I have a headache of how much I learned, that means there was a lot of knowledge being thrown out that I couldn't keep up with it. I haven't had that experience in a while, you know, so I have been going to events maybe probably for the last 6-7 years. This is probably easily, I want to say my #1 right now, but definitely the top 3.
Oh yes, it's been amazing,
yeah.
Amazing. So when would you recommend a new agent, or even an agent that has been in the business but has not dived into training or coaching or going into events like that? When would be the best time for a real estate agent to do things like this?
That's a great question. You know, I've heard this quote that they always say it to me sometimes: when's the best time to plant a tree? And the answer is like, you know, 20 years ago. But the reality, the best time to start is today. You know what? All you got to do is message her on her YouTube channel and all her social media, because what I found out is that the best answer is, yes, start today. But the reality is that sometimes we give ourselves excuses, am I right?
Yes.
You know, kids, marriage, business of work, whatever it may be, we all have excuses. And sometimes all it takes is a small conversation with a rock star professional like Claudia to really get you that clarity on why you should start today and how you can get started today. So make sure to message her. She's a rock star agent. She's been doing so much in this in her career and in our market. I'm sure she has tons of knowledge to drop down. So thank you for actually taking the time and interviewing me. And let me ask you one question.
Okay.
What was your main takeaway, from this event today?
My main takeaway is that we have to apply what we learn, and we have to be consistent in what we do. And you know, even though we're training, we're learning new things, but we have to focus on what is the thing, #1 thing that we do best.
Yes.
And keep doing it.
Yeah.
Keep doing it, and that's how our business is going to grow.
I agree.
Yeah. That was my aha of the day.
You know, one thing I've been thinking about for the last week, and I'll close it off with this, and you know, it's not what you know, it's what you do. I've been able to see a lot of the people on stage, and sometimes maybe like, oh, they didn't know what I knew about this. It doesn't matter. It's what you do. So when you go to events like this, make sure, all the hype is all there. You're gonna learn more stuff. That's not gonna make you more money. It's what you applied from it. So if you want to learn what to apply, she has great notes.
Subscribe to my channel. Please leave me comments or questions, and we see you guys next time.